Very good morning to all. Hope you had a great weekend. Fine. So, in the last week, we have completed unit number 10, that is PLSQL block and cursors and triggers and functions and how to write down a PLSQL block and all these things. Right. So, I haven't uploaded the PPT of that as of now. I forgot to upload it. So, I'll upload it by today, 100%. So, you can refer to it. So what are we going to do today is I am having some of the queries with me. I am having some of the tables with me, and I'm expecting that you need to give me the answers for each of the queries that are available in the list that I have. So we are going to discuss some of the queries today. We will start with the new topic also, but along with that we are also going to discuss some of the queries for your practice as well as reference. But before that, let me know what is the status of unit number, what is the status of Oracle course. How many of you are still remaining to complete the Oracle course? What is the status of Oracle course? How many of you are still remaining to complete it? As the deadline was 30th of September, how many of you are still remaining? Just for my information, I want this update. How many of you are still remaining? Okay, Mihir, then. Yes, what about others? Only Mihir is remaining to complete the course? I don't think so. How many of you are still remaining to complete the Oracle certification course? Fine, if you are not willing to give the answer of my question, that is totally your choice. That's okay from my side. Fine, so let's start the discussion on the queries then. I will ask randomly one by one anyone to give the answer, right? So you need to answer accordingly. Right, so I think my PDF is visible to everyone. Yes or no? Fine, okay. So now consider that you are having one hotel table with these parameters or attributes, a room table with these attributes, a booking table with these attributes, and a guest table with these attributes. So now the first question is list the names and address of all guests in London alphabetically ordered by name. So give me the answer of this query. Anyone can try. List the names and addresses of all guests in London alphabetically ordered by name. A very tricky question. You need to understand it properly. I want the answer of this. Anyone can try. Anyone? Yes? Anyone? List the names and addresses of all guests in London alphabetically ordered by name. Can anyone give me the answer? Select guest name. Okay, guest address from guest. Where address like London. Very good. Ordered by guest name. Yes, very good, Rajesh. Select guest name, comma guest address from guest, where guest address like London, order by guest name. Yes, Ankit, because the address will be having some more characters before London. Let us say 404 London Street, London. So you need to use percentage before the London as well as percentage after the London. So that would be the right answer. So Rajesh, your answer is exactly right. That was the answer expected. Very good. Moving on to the next, list out the hotel name and total number of rooms available. List out the hotel name and total number of rooms available. You need to use the aggregate function somewhere. Yes, just think and give me the answer. Make sure you are using the attributes exactly given in the tables. Don't use guest name, guest address. You are given name and address. So that's it. Yeah. Anyone who can give me the answer of this? List out hotel name and total number of rooms available. Anyone? You need to use aggregate function somewhere. Okay, select count room, comma hotel name, not number. Anand. Anand, it is quite incorrect. We need to, yes, we need to use join somehow. We need to use join also. Yes. So now try to give the answer. Yes, others, try to give the answer of this. Select h dot name, comma count r dot room underscore no from hotel h, comma room r, where h dot hotel number equals to r dot hotel number. Yes, exactly. Very good, Parthiv. Right answer. Right, let's go for the third query. List the details of all rooms at the Grosvenor Hotel, including the name of the guest staying in the room if the room is occupied. These are the most tricky queries that you can expect in your GTU exam also. List the details of all rooms at Grosvenor Hotel, including the name of the guest staying in the room. You need to join three tables. That is what the hint I can give you. Or rather, four tables. All four tables are required to be joined. Just give me the answer of this. Provide room details at Grosvenor Hotel and also include the name of the guest if the room is occupied. A very tricky and miscellaneous query. Just see how you can join the tables and how many tables you require. Anyone who can give the answer of this? Yeah, I'm waiting for the answers. What you will fetch and how you will compare. That is the most important part of this query. Anyone who can give the answer of this? If you want, you can speak up. No need to write. If you know and if you want to try, then just speak up. That is also okay. Yeah, anyone who would like to unmute and answer this? Anyone who is trying this query? List the details of all rooms at the Grosvenor Hotel. Include the name of the guest if the room is occupied. Is there anyone who is trying to give the answer? If you can see, you will get the guest name from this guest table. You will get the occupied or not details from this booking table. You will get the room details from this table, room table, and you need to compare it with the hotel name. So you will get the hotel name from this table, that is hotel table. So you need to use all the four tables to give the answer of this. So can anyone answer this? Can anyone answer this? The answer will be like select r dot room number, r dot type, at r dot price, comma b dot date from, comma d dot b dot date to, comma g dot name from hotel H, room R, booking B, and guest G, where H dot hotel number equals to R dot hotel number and R dot room number equals to B dot room number and B dot guest number equals to G dot guest number and H dot name equals to Grosvenor. So that would be the complete answer. You have to join all the four tables in order to get the output of this particular query. Fine, everyone? Is that okay, everyone? Okay, it will be like select r dot room number, comma r dot type, comma r dot price, comma b dot date from, comma b dot date to, comma g dot guest, sorry, g dot name from hotel H, room R, booking B, guest G, where hotel H dot hotel number equals to R dot hotel number and R dot room number equals to B dot room number and B dot guest number equals to G dot guest number and H dot name equals to single quotes Grosvenor. That would be your complete answer. We have joined four tables and fetch the data from three different tables using that join operation. Right. Give me the answer of the sixth query. List the number of rooms in each hotel in London. You need to use group by somewhere. So list the number of rooms in each hotel. Give me the answer of this. Yeah, list the number of rooms in each hotel in London. You need to use group by and join. Yeah, give me the answer of this. It's quite easy. Just give me the answer of this. Anyone who is trying to give the answer? Yeah. Select hotel number, comma, count room number from room R hotel H, where R dot hotel number equals to H dot hotel number and city equals to London, group by hotel number. Uh, Dirga, where is city column? Where is city column in this tables? Can you find anywhere city column? Instead of city, you need to write down h dot address like percentage London percentage and then group by hotel number. That would be okay, yes. So almost right answer, only the end part of the query is incorrect. That would be like where r dot hotel number equals to h dot hotel number and address like h dot address like percentage London percentage group by hotel number. That is okay, right? So the query is correct. Give me the answer of seventh one. List out all guests who have booked room for 3 or more days. So you have to use some date functions here. List out all guests who have booked room for 3 or more days. You need to use arithmetic operator, you have to use date function. So just try to give me the answer of this. List out all guests who have booked room for 3 or more days. So you just need to list the name of the guest who has booked a hotel for more than 3 days, 3 or more than 3 days. Again, you need to use join, you need to use somewhere some arithmetic operation, and if required, you need to use the date function also. Anyone who can give the answer of this? Yes, expecting some answers from you. What can be the answer of this? It's quite easy. Anyone who can give the answer of this? So you can write down the answer of this like select G dot name from guest G, comma booking B, where B dot guest number equals to G dot guest number, and into bracket you need to write down B dot date to minus B dot date from is greater than or equals to 3. Yes, very good Parthiv. That is what the answer you need to write down. Just put the last end part into bracket where b dot date to minus b dot date from, that should be in a bracket, and then greater than or equals to 3. So that would be the right answer. Right. So this is the right answer. Good Parthiv. Moving on to the next. Consider these are the following tables that you have. Give me the answer of this. Find out the name of all clients. Find out the name of all clients. Now these are some of the easiest queries that you can answer. Find out the names of all clients. Find out the name of all clients. Give me the answer of this. Anyone who can give the answer of this? Select name from client master. Yes. Second one, list all the clients who are located in Mumbai. List all the clients located in Mumbai. Select name from Select name from client master where city equals to Mumbai. Yes, very good. Third one, delete all salesmen from salesman master whose salaries are equal to 3,500 rupees. What can be the answer of this? Delete all the data of salesman whose salary is equal to rupees 3,500. What will be the answer of this? delete from salesman underscore master where salary is equals to 3500 because it is saying you are equal to, not less than equal to. Yes, Anand, just see the question properly. Right, go for the fourth one. Destroy the table client master along with its data. Destroy client master table along with its data. Drop table client underscore master. Yes, very good. Next, list the name of all clients having A as the second letter in their name. List all client names who are having A as a second character. Select name from client underscore master where name like underscore A percentage. Yes, very good. Count the number of products having cost price less than or equal to 500. You have to use product table. Count the products, number of products having cost price less than or equal to 500. So what will be the answer of this? Select count product number from product underscore master where cost price less than or equals to 500. Yes, very good. Calculate the average minimum and maximum sell price of product. Next question. Calculate average minimum and maximum sell price of a product. Mohit, you need to use only one query, not three different queries. Use only one single query. So answer will be select AVG sell price, comma mean sell price, comma max sell price from product underscore master. Going for the next. So these are the queries. Assume instructor and teachers or teaches. Write an SQL query to create instructor table. Assume the data types yourself. Yeah, so what will be the answer of this? Write a SQL query to create instructor table. Anyone who can give the answer of this? Create the instructor table as given in the list. Create table instructor into brackets id number 20, name varchar to 20, department underscore name varchar to 20, salary number 10. Right, very good. You forgot semicolon at the end, Anand. Okay, going for the next. Find the average salary of the instructors in computer department. Select AVG salary from instructor where department underscore name equals to computer. Okay, very good. Next, find the number of instructors in each department who teach a course in even semester of 2016. Find the number of instructors in each department who teach a course in even semester of 2016. You need to use group by, you need to use somewhat join if required. So what will be the answer of this query? So what will be the answer of this? Anyone who is trying to answer this? Find the number of instructors in each department teaching in even semester of 2016. You need to use condition, you need to use group by, you need to use aggregate functions. So combination of each and everything is required. Anyone who can give the answer of this? So your answer will be like select count I.id from instructor I teaches T where I.id equals to T.id and T.semester equals to even and T.year equals to 2016. So that would be your answer, and at last you need to use group by I dot department underscore name. Group by I dot department underscore name. That would be the right answer of this query. Moving on next, find the name of instructor with salary amounts between the 30,000 and 50,000. Write down the answer of this very quickly. Find out the name of instructors whose salary is between 30,000 and 50,000. Select name from instructor where salary between 30,000 and 50,000. Yes. Next, employee works, company and manages. Four tables are there. Find the name of employees who work for First Bank Corporation. First query, find the name of employees who work for First Bank Corporation. Anyone? Find the name of employees who work for First Bank Corporation. Anyone? Do we have to use join or not? Okay, you are saying yes. So now just provide the name of employees who work for First Bank Corporation. Right? So give me the answer of this. Find the name of employees who work for First Bank Corporation. Yes, anyone who can give the answer of this? The answer will be select employee dash name from works where company dash name equals to single quotes First Bank Corporation. There is no requirement of joining the tables. Second question, give all the employees of First Bank Corporation a 10% rise or 10% raise in their salaries. Give all the employees of First Bank Corporation a 10% raise in their salaries. Answer this question. Yes, anyone? What command you are going to use in this? Give all the employees of First Bank Corporation a 10% rise. in their salaries. So which command you will use for this? Update, yes. So now write down the update command. So can you give me the update command for this? The answer will be update employee or update works set salary equals to salary plus salary into 10 percentage, or I would say salary plus salary into zero point 0.1, where company dash name equals to First Bank Corporation. That's it. You need to add whatever is the 10 percentage of the salary to the actual salary of the employee. So update salary equals to salary plus into brackets salary into zero point 0.1. If you divide 10 by 100, it would be zero point 0.1. That is why, or 0.01, whatever is the answer that you need to know. Right, so that is the answer of this. Find the name and cities of residence for all employees who work for First Bank Corporation. Find the name and city of all employees working for First Bank Corporation. What will be the answer of this? Anyone who can give the answer of this? The answer will be select E dot name comma E dot city from employee E comma works W, where E dot employee name equals to W dot employee name and W dot company name equals to First Bank Corporation. Okay, give me the answer of the query number 5. Find all employees in the database who live in the same city as the companies for which they work. Just try this answer. Try out this particular answer. List all the employees who live in the same city as of their company's city. As of their company's city. Try out this answer. Find out all employees in the database who live in the same cities as the companies for which they work. The answer will be select E dot employee name from employee E, comma works W, comma company C, where E dot employee name equals to W dot employee name and W dot company name equals to C dot company name and E dot city equals to C dot city. Yes, Anand, it is right. I have used multiple joins. You can also complete with this particular join also. Right. So these are the few queries that we have solved. We do have some more queries. We will do it sometime next time sometime. Right. So let's end this lecture here then.